Good morning, everyone. One of the tasks put before us today is to explore and understand the school division's new Standards of Behavior document. To do so, the PD committee has decided to double dip this morning by incorporating a literacy technique referred to as the GIST. There are several sites on the web that describe how the GIST can be used, but most familiar is probably Read, Write, Think. If you go there, you'll find that it's a very elementary school approach to it. Here we're going to show you how it can be applied in a high school setting. This technique can be used in all subject areas by simply modifying the parameters to suit your needs. So what is it? It is a simple yet effective way to have students re-engage their learning using the vocabulary of the subject area while condensing content. What does it do? Well, it enhances the student's ability to use subject-specific vocabulary appropriately. Pedagogically, we can see that this strategy assists students in analyzing and synthesizing either a passage of text or the knowledge that they have gained from a lesson. As you know, analysis and synthesis are high up on Bloom's taxonomy, and if done properly, can really engage a student in the text or the content of a course. The benefits of this. It is a learner-centered activity, not teacher-directed. It's playful in its nature, as students must perform collaborative tasks that will lead them to a final product. This requires engagement to be successful. It creates a review process while causing self-reflection and assessment of personal knowledge. Focused on the diction or word choice of the original document or classroom content, along with a few simple question words, a series of well-constructed GISTs can create a wonderful exam study tool. It has numerous other benefits depending on how the teacher uses it. One that I have personally benefited from is that it allows me to quickly assess the level of a student's understanding of the concepts being presented. If the GIST does not reflect what was taught, I simply go back with that student individually and try to re-engage them in the process. So what is the process? Well, to make sense of a passage is to try to summarize it. It's similar to writing a précis or an abstract. GIST, which some say is an acronym for Generating Interaction with Schemata in Text, is a technique for letting you internalize a passage by selecting important words and phrases from it and writing a summary using those items. This same technique can be applied to review the content of a class. So what does it require? Well, obviously you need the document that can be written on, or you could probably use a digital version of it as well, a PDF. Highlighters and pencils or pens rather, are needed for underlining and writing on the text. In the case of a content-based GIST, a graphic organizer is recommended to help students map out their information. A simple grid with areas for the information listed in the legend would suffice. I'll talk about the legend in a moment. So, as with any new concept, an exemplar must be provided to ensure an understanding of what is expected of you. So please join me as I apply the strategy to our school division's Belief Statement of 21st Century Learning. This is a document that is posted on the web that we'll be talking about a little bit later this morning. I'll be right back with a new video and we'll continue.